Hello chums, Robert Ross here in Comedy Cottage, hope you're well. I'm going slightly mad I think because apparently I'm now saying hello chums in my sleep. Yeah, it's got to that stage. I was in hysterics a day or two ago trying to remember or find out what the name of the tiger and the panda is in the packs of Percy Pig Goes Globetrotting. Yeah. Okay, anyway, we're keeping it together. I hope you are too on this gorgeous Tuesday. I'm still obviously in a reel about Tim Brooke-Taylor, and I've been searching through my vault of Tim stuff, and amazing how much I have of his actually over the years. And I saw him so many times on stage. Particularly, I loved him in this. He was in a version of the Lady Killers. This is well before Graham Linehan did it in the West End with Peter Capaldi as Professor Marcus. Tim played Professor Marcus, and I saw it here. Egon Arno Theatre in Guildford in May 1999. I'm sure I saw this with my sister Fiona and my brother-in-law David. I also saw this production in Bexhill-on-Heath, I think, with my good friends Pauline and Caroline Dartnell, and it was terrific. Tim was brilliant. Dulcie Gray played Mrs Wilberforce. It was an amazing production. Brian Murphy played the old Cecil Parker part. Anyway, I digress. There's probably a monograph or a book in Tim Brooke-Taylor on tour. Leave that with me. But today's book club, of course, we're going back to what we did last week, which was the Carry On Companion, my firstborn. There's several versions of this, several editions of this. What we're going to look at today probably is the 40th anniversary edition, which was the first one. It was in hardback and had colour pictures in, but it's fundamentally the same book. So if you love the Carry On Companion and you love the Carry Ons and you want to chat to me live, you can join us at 7 p.m. on my Comedy Historian Facebook page, and we'll have a riotous laugh about the carry-ons for an hour. I'm bringing it forward half an hour on purpose tonight because I forgot last week. It's my good pal Toby Haydock doing his XS Malarkey Comedy Club in Manchester as well. So that kicks off properly at 8 o'clock. So you can watch our book club 7 till 8, then nip over to Toby's Facebook page. I'll put the details because there's a lot to learn this, you know. But I'll put the details in the description box at the bottom here. So tonight, the bill at Malarkey is incredible. It's going to get very dark tonight in a good way, a delicious way, because they have on the bill John Robinson and Andrew O'Neill at the same time. Not the same time, but the same bill. If you know those work of those two comic geniuses, you're going to be in for a dark treat. You know their work, it's terrific. And then from 9 o'clock, it's my good friend Steve doing his Lenny Beige Velvet Tuesday, which is a brilliant tongue-in-cheek, wonderful cabaret. If you've never seen Lenny Beige tread the boards before, watch it tonight, it's a treat. And tonight it's a particularly poignant one because Lenny will tip his hat to the legend that we both love, myself and Steve, dearly, and that of course is Tony Newley. And it's 21 years today since Tony Newley died, so there's going to be a nice little tribute to Newley this evening. So it's quite a packed in front of the Facebook tonight. 7 o'clock late with me and Gemma on our book club, Carry On Companion. 8 o'clock my good friend Toby, and then 9 o'clock Lenny Beige's Velvet Tuesday. So tuck into that. But as I say, dig out your copy of the Carry On Companion and we'll have a good chat about that this evening. My pick for Talking Pictures TV tomorrow is an early one. It's 9:15 in the morning. It's a brilliant little Val Guest film which she directed and co-wrote, called Dance Little Lady, and it stars little Mandy Miller, that gorgeous child actor, and Terence Morgan. But the main reason to watch it is it's the very first film appearance of my dear friend Vera Day. Now I think it was Susie who runs the Sabrina Instagram page, which I think mentioned Vera Day last week on our Carry On chat. But if it wasn't her, forgive me. But so the Sabrina page on Instagram is probably my favourite thing about Instagram, so check that out. But Vera Day, I've spoken to Vera just a day or two ago, and she's very well. Her gorgeous son Keegan drops off food and, more importantly, wine. So she's looked after. So she sends her love to you down the line. But you can watch her very first film, and you can see why Val Guest spotted her on stage and thought that's a film star, because she plays this gorgeous, bubbly blonde babysitter, and she just oozes star appeal. So that's Vera Day, Talking Pictures TV, 9:15 tomorrow morning. But before that, please join myself and Gemma, 7 o'clock, Facebook page, Comedy Historian, for this thing that was very good to me and still continues to be so. We'll be chatting about the Carry On Companion and the carry-ons in general from 7 o'clock. But until then, have a good day.